Welcome to Inside the Apple. I'm SDEA President Mary McCorkle. We're at the end of January and the legislative session is in full swing. As you may have heard, in his State of the State address, Governor Dugard proposed an education plan that included a half-penny sales tax increase to raise teacher salaries across the board. He stated in his address that we must attract new teachers, and to do so, we have to address the issue of pay. This is good news for schools, for our teachers, for our students. But with the announcement also comes some questions and some misinformation. The headline in the January 27th edition of the Sioux Falls Argus-Leader leaves the impression that schools will need to reduce the number of teachers they have on staff should Governor Dugard's education plan pass. The truth is, there is nothing in the governor's proposal that requires a single school district to cut a single teacher. The plan, however, will infuse $64 million in our public schools to raise teacher salaries across the board. It'll also give districts greater flexibility in how they use some of their current dollars. For example, the plan will allow districts to spend up to 45% of their capital outlay money on general fund expenditures, and those would include salaries and benefits for staff. It'll also cap fund balances, making more money available, again, to pay staff. And opt-outs will continue to be an option. Beyond the proposed formula, there are many other variables districts must consider with regards to teacher salaries, such things as Title I dollars and special education funding. These funds have generally not been a part of the Blue Ribbon Task Force discussion, but they do need to be taken into account when determining the amount of money districts have available for teacher salaries. Again, and I can't stress this enough, the formula is simply a way to calculate the general fund dollars each school district will receive. It does not dictate class size. It does not dictate the number of teachers a district must have. SDEA continues to support the half-penny sales tax and the infusion of $64 million of new and ongoing revenues to South Dakota public schools. While Governor Dugard agrees with SDEA that teacher salaries are too low, and he's offered a plan that will finally move us out of last place. And I am asking all of our leaders, all of our members, to stay engaged in this conversation. Talk to people in your community, talk to your colleagues, look at the facts, and continue to raise your voice in support of this effort. Because if we do nothing, it's our students that will ultimately lose. So let's be bold. Let's work together, and let's get this done. You can learn more about how to get involved by visiting our Be Bold campaign on our website at sdea.org. As you may recall from an earlier Inside the Apple, Pam Wells from Mobridge is a top 5 finalist for the NEA Foundation Salute to Teaching Excellence. The final winner will be announced in Washington, D.C. on February 12th at the NEA Foundation Gala. And I know you can't all go to Washington, D.C. to cheer Pam on, but you can cheer her on by watching the gala online. Go to our website, sdea.org, and there will be a gala link for you to participate in the big event. Some dates that are coming up that I want to make sure to remind you about. Applications are now ready for you to send in to the Gordon Horgan Scholarship. This is a scholarship for Native American students planning on entering the teaching profession. The scholarships are for $750. We can award up to 2, and they are ongoing through the college career. Those who apply need to be Native American high school seniors or college sophomores, again, planning on entering the teaching profession. Applications are online and they must be submitted to SDEA no later than February 15th. Again, that application is on our website. Please encourage your students to apply. We're also ready to accept applications for the Ramia Boersma Scholarship. This is another scholarship for students going into education, for high school seniors, for sophomores, college sophomores as well. One of the qualifications is that the applicant must have a parent who is a current SDEA member. We'll award up to 3 scholarships. They're $750, and again, they will follow through the student's academic career at college. Deadline is February 15th. Applications are on the website. Coming up also is our annual SDEA, our Representative Assembly. There will be many important issues to discuss. It's here in Pierre on April 8th and 9th, and I encourage you to get involved and consider representing your local at this year's annual meeting. Check with your president for more information. And as always, thank you. Thank you for everything that you do, for every student in your classroom, in every classroom all across South Dakota. You are so very much appreciated. Another thing I appreciate you for is your being involved in our Be Bold. So reach out, contact your legislators. Let's get this done. This is Mary McCorkle, signing off.